in America. Your mayor was born and raised right here. We all know by now he's a proud Jones High School graduate. Yeah, there you go. We raised our 3 sons here. They are raising our 5 grandchildren here. It's personal for Jerry. Jerry would be the first to tell you that leadership is not easy. Oh, it's easy to lead during the quiet times, but true leaders know how to lead during the toughest of times. And we have watched Jerry Demings work. Now he's going to tell you what he, the commissioners, and the wonderful staff of Orange County have accomplished over the last year and the last 8 years. He's going to tell you today just how strong Orange County is. But I'm here to tell you just how strong your mayor is. He's the guy that everyone can depend on. He has led our county during the good, the bad, and the most challenging of times. And that's what true and effective leaders have the ability to do. You've watched him work. He's a proven leader that never gives up until the job is done. Am I right about that? He's the person that you can trust. You believe what he says. He is going to be there at the beginning and stay until the work is done. He's a proven leader with real experience. And I came today to tell you there is no substitute for experience. I'm absolutely honored to stand by his side, and more honored today to introduce your mayor, the father of our 3 sons, the grandfather of our 5 grandchildren, a man full of tiger pride. Josephine and Freddie Demings' youngest son, my husband, and your Orange County Mayor, Jerry Demings.
Before I begin, we have rehearsed this occasion on 3 different days. None of what you just heard was in this script. So I looked at my staff back here. I'm like, okay, y'all kept a pretty good secret this time. But thank you for that wonderful introduction. Good morning to all of you. And let me just say welcome. Thank you all for taking the time out of your busy schedules today to attend my final State of the County presentation. Let me begin by thanking Fred Kittinger for serving as our MC today. There have been many times I've called upon him for volunteer service to our community from the various public service positions that I've held. He shared with you some of those occasions. We wish him the very best in retirement from a stellar career that he had at the University of Central Florida. I also want to thank Reverend Dr. Joel Hunter for that uplifting invocation. Thank you, Dr. Hunter. Please let me also thank all of our program participants. They certainly helped us set the tone for a wonderful morning. Again, today I'm joined by my wife, I'm joined by members of my family, my 3 sons, my grandchildren, my sister, my brother, and other family members. Won't you stand at this time and just wave to the crowd? I don't see my sister here, but sometimes she's late. But I know she's coming because I talked to her earlier. To all of you, thank you for your unwavering support. I know that our county commissioners have already been recognized, but I want to personally thank my colleagues for their presence here today and for the spirit of collaboration that we share in doing the work on behalf of the people of Orange County. I want to also thank all of the elected officials for being here and for your continued support. This year marks my 45th year in public service and my final year as Orange County Mayor. During my 2 terms, Orange County has experienced remarkable growth, strengthened and diversified its economy, and faced moments that tested us all. I must say, these past nearly 8 years have been challenging. While experiencing the strong residential and commercial growth and record tourism, we had to navigate a once-in-a-lifetime global pandemic and a rare 500-year hurricane named Ian. In addition, we had to confront ongoing challenges like housing affordability and the consequences of not having a robust transportation system. And we had to manage an economic crisis caused by the pandemic. Through it all, we remain focused. Together, we have delivered essential services, protected our quality of life, and planned not just for today, but for generations to come. This year's theme is about reflection, looking back while continuing to look forward. My journey as the 5th countywide elected mayor began in 2017. At that time, my mother was still alive as I started running to be the next mayor. Before taking office, I convened a 37-member transition team to develop recommendations on the most pressing issues facing our community. Their report became the blueprint for my administration and is based on input from stakeholders across Orange County. Many of the recommendations help enhance customer service, advance technology and innovation, and promote smart growth. Today, you'll hear me highlight several of these initiatives. Efforts grounded in innovation, strengthened through collaboration, and driven by a commitment to inclusion. In 2018, Orange County was home to 1.4 million residents. Today, our population has grown by almost 200,000 people to nearly 1.6 million people. As our community continues to grow, we earned, once again, Fitch's highest AAA credit rating. This is confirmation of the extraordinary fiscal stewardship of our Board of County Commissioners, coupled with careful oversight by our fiscal team. And remember, out of Florida's 67 counties, we still maintain the 11th lowest countywide operating tax rate. I want to highlight the 5 pillars of my administration: public safety, affordable housing, economic development, transportation, and community care. Public safety, our first pillar, is the fundamental responsibility of government. Last year alone, we invested more than $1 billion in corrections, fire rescue, and the Sheriff's Office. Our community's safety is strengthened through additional personnel, critical infrastructure, and the resources needed to respond quickly in times of emergency. And one of those emergencies was how Orange County responded during COVID. As the second year of my administration began, the world shut down. Immediately, the public safety responsibility of Orange County government became the most important work we would do. First, the county prioritized the distribution of personal protective equipment to slow the spread of the virus. We gave out more than 6 million pieces of PPE, including masks and hand sanitizer. I still have some of that hand sanitizer today. We established testing sites around the county, improving access to timely results. Nearly 800,000 residents were tested in a safe drive-through environment. No doubt about it, closures were difficult on all of us. We learned how to work remotely. Our children discovered distance learning, and our theme parks closed. After we faced the worst of it, I established an economic recovery task force to develop a phased approach to safely reopening businesses in Orange County. One year ahead of most metros in the nation. As vacancies became as vaccines became available, Orange County launched one of the largest vaccination sites in Florida, right here at the Orange County Convention Center. Word got out, and people came from around the state and beyond because of our efficient operation. In the end, we administered 1.7 million doses, ensuring equitable access for residents. As the months went by, Orange County's economy recovered by leveraging federal funding through the CARES Act and the American Rescue Plan Act. These resources helped stabilize local businesses, assisted residents facing financial hardship, and supported long-term community resilience. That resilience will be tested in the fall of 2022 when Florida was hit with a late September storm called Hurricane Ian. To prepare, Orange County Fire Rescue teams visited mobile home communities and nursing homes to check readiness. And we distributed more than 170,000 sandbags. Schools were converted into shelters, and our convention center became a staging area for emergency equipment that will be deployed throughout the state of Florida. Hurricane Ian made its way across the state and caused devastating floods in Orange County. The Orange County government that we serve shifted to hurricane recovery. Public Works removed debris from the county's 2,600 miles of roadway, and solid waste collected almost 22,000 tons of yard waste. However, flooding in Isla Vista caused extensive damage. In early 2023, we began a $23 million project to add new pumps and reopen the ponds to control water levels in the area. The Isla Vista Flood Mitigation Project was one of my top priorities. Thanks to local, state, and federal funding, Isla Vista is far better today, far better protected from the major storm events of the future. Orange County also received over $219 million in federal disaster recovery funds to address unmet needs that Ian left behind. From that disaster recovery funding, Orange County has allocated $18.5 million toward a new 350-bed center for women and families at the Coalition for the Homeless. We also allocated $15 million for United Against Poverty. Yes. That must be board members from the United Against Poverty. This will be used to expand access to food and services for 22,000 families from a newly repaired and renovated facility. Critical to all emergency response efforts are first responders. Last year, the Orange County Sheriff's Office responded to 1.2 million calls for service. Thank you, Sheriff Mina. And Orange County Fire Rescue responded to over 142,000 calls for service. Thank you, Chief Rios. Since 2019, Orange County has built 6 new fire stations to keep pace with rapid population growth. In 2025, Orange County opened a $52 million state-of-the-art training center to prepare firefighters to meet the demands of their jobs. This 30-acre site provides advanced, realistic training that reflects on modern life and death scenarios. Now let's take a look at one program that has been critical in saving lives, the blood transfusion program.
I've taken the road a million times, but all it takes is that one time. It was just a normal Sunday, riding with my brother. It was just cruising around, the breeze hitting you. One of those things is just very freeing. I remember, like, you know, coming around the turn or whatever. There was a moment which I realized, like, oh, I'm gonna hit this guardrail. My heart dropped. And I remember waking up on the ground. When I'm laying on the ground, like, I know I'm messed up. I had broke both femurs, shattered my pelvis on both sides, eviscerated myself, so my intestines got, you know. Orange County Fire Rescue came and, you know, saved my life. They did a fantastic job, obviously, because I'm sitting here and talking about it.
The whole blood program really is one of our newest innovations in medical care here locally that give us a real tool to give you back the things that your body's going to be missing in these most critical situations. The patients that we're dealing with, the situations that we're encountering, what they're lacking is blood volume and the oxygen carrying capacity of their body. Having this resource immediately on scene, it's like breathing for somebody. This is an innovation and an intervention that we bring to you that allows us to extend that time that you're at that critical moment and get you to the definitive care. This is buying you time when before we had a okay option. Now we have a real strong intervention, a real option to give you the minutes, the hours even, to get to the emergency room, to get to the operating table and get yourself stable. Your guys out here, your girls out here that are firefighters, they're passionate about helping you. And leadership has really empowered us to bring that passion up. And the investment is there, the support is there to really innovate and push us forward into being the best department in the country.
There's not enough words to, you know, convey how happy, how thankful I am that, you know, all these guys went through all this just, you know, for me. I'm so grateful, you know, that they were there to save me. There was programs in place to keep me alive. And it's just a second chance at life, I guess. Like, I don't have a bad day. I don't have bad days anymore. It's just, I wake up, I'm like, it's gonna be a good day. I'm just grateful that I can, be here.
Wow. Listen, that's a true story. Would you like to meet Christopher Baker? Christopher, where are you in here? There's Christopher. Christopher is alive and well today, likely because of that blood transfusion. A vital part of my administration has been engaging the community and subject matter experts to seek solutions to the most difficult challenges we face together. Since 2019, I've convened 9 different task forces, ranging from affordable housing to economic recovery to public safety. The primary goal is to involve our citizens directly in the decision-making that affects their lives every day. The first was the Domestic Violence Commission, which was reconvened in 2019 due to a rise in domestic violence incidents. County staff and community partners reviewed system processes and made recommendations for improvement. For example, we are funding over $500,000 in services for children impacted by domestic violence. In 2020, Orange County experienced 7 shootings involving children in a span of just 3 weeks. In response, I convened the Citizen Safety Task Force, charged with developing recommendations for preventing and reducing gun violence and violent crime. The task force recommended funding violence prevention and intervention programs, and the Board of County Commissioners responded by allocating $2 million annually. Since 2022, 38 nonprofit organizations, mostly small grassroots organizations, have served more than 11,000 youth and their families. Access to health care, including behavioral health services, is the foundation of a healthy community. For more than 25 years, Orange County's primary care access network has been focused on building the community's safety net of health care providers. Last year, the PCAN network served more than 350,000 patients across Central Florida. Since 2024, Orange County has used ARPA funding to eliminate $559 million in medical debt, benefiting 345,000 county residents. That's worth some applause. 345,000 persons' debt was secured. Since 2021, accidental drug deaths have decreased by 52%. Fentanyl-related deaths by 71%, and overall opioid-related deaths by 69%. These numbers represent lives saved and families spared unimaginable loss. And credit goes to first responders, including law enforcement, fire rescue, EMS, and our healthcare workers. Thank you all for the work that you do every single day. Now let's talk about another task force, the Jail Oversight Commission. It was convened in 2025 to review the increase in the inmate population and rising costs. One of their recommendations resulted in a greater utilization of civil citations and diversion programs that help reduce jail bookings. Also, inmate support initiatives, including the compassionate release of medically high-risk inmates, have reduced health care costs for our taxpayers. Staffing the jail has improved through enhanced recruitment efforts, mentorship programs, and pre-academy preparation for certification. About the same time, the Board of County Commissioners approved a multi-year agreement increasing the starting pay for corrections officers, which has resulted in a 50% reduction in vacancies. Finally, on this point, I've been very concerned about the jail's role in housing federal ICE detainees and the impact on our staff and our bottom line. That is why we have capped the number of ICE detainees we will hold at our jail and limited the length of time they can stay. Just yesterday, we signed a new basic ordering agreement that codifies the relationship we'll have with the federal government and Immigration and Customs Enforcement. A new day began yesterday. Another critical challenge our community faces is homelessness. In 2021, Orange County funded a gap analysis focusing on the mental and behavioral health system of care. As a result of the findings, we increased our annual investment to more than $56 million. I'm proud to say that Orange County is leading in funding the region in terms of eradication of homelessness. Yes. The county's annual investment has diverted over 2,000 households from entering homelessness by helping families remain stable through crisis intervention and mental health services. The Central Receiving Center, or CRC, was established in 2003 to serve as a hub for crisis intervention by diverting individuals experiencing a mental health or substance use crisis. Since inception, the CRC has served nearly 250,000 vulnerable county residents, saving $5 million a year for Orange County Corrections or local emergency departments. In January of each year, the Homeless Services Network conducts the point-in-time count on homelessness. This year's number remained relatively flat, but Orange County continues to invest in housing and wraparound services. Looking ahead, the county has committed to build a 150-bed facility in East Orange County. In addition to housing needs, the Goldenrod Village Housing Navigation Center will provide health care and mental health assistance, employment, and education support. Housing affordability continues to be a challenge for our community, as well as the state of Florida and the nation. Since taking office in 2018, addressing the affordable housing crisis has been a key pillar of my administration, and the second pillar we will discuss today. In 2019, I convened the first Housing for All task force that developed a 10-year action plan to create and preserve affordable and attainable housing throughout Orange County. The board then created the locally controlled Housing for All Trust Fund with a $160 million commitment over 10 years to build affordable workforce and missing middle housing. In 2024, Orange County voters approved a charter amendment requiring the county to maintain the fund in perpetuity. That means forever. This is a legacy project that will outlive me and those of you present here today. Looking forward, we anticipate that by the end of 2028, we will have created or preserved more than 10,000 housing units. Our success stems from strong partnerships among the public, private, and philanthropic sectors. I want to recognize some of our community partners: Universal Orlando Resorts, Walt Disney World, for their commitment to addressing affordable housing in this community. Within the next few months, we look forward to the opening of the first phase of Universal's 1,000-unit multifamily housing complex called Catchlight Crossings. I also applaud Walt Disney World for their commitment to build over 1,300 affordable apartment homes on land Disney donated. While building new housing, the critical part of the plan is keeping residents in existing housing and also preserving housing. Through partnerships with nonprofit agencies, the county is helping people with minor home repairs and roof replacements. Also, Ready, Set, Orange is an award-winning program offering free, pre-designed plans for accessory dwelling units. These plans allow residents to quickly move through the permitting process to construction. We have received over 500 applications since launching in late 2024. We've also donated 32 county-owned surplus lots to qualified nonprofit partners to transform vacant parcels into vibrant homes. Here's the story of one family's journey to ownership. Take a look.
Some days I gave up. Some days I didn't want to, get up. Some days I didn't want to live because it was hard going through, that ordeal. My name is LaTanya Riley, and I was born and raised here in Apopka. I was just an active mom, and I worked and took care of my kids. Back in 2017, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. I went through many surgeries and hospital stays. I still had to be a mom. I still had to wake my son up for school in the mornings. I still had to make sure he do his homework. Watching them see me go through, it was hard for them as well.
I think we're in a housing crisis all across the U.S. We're seeing it especially in fast-growing areas like Orange County. With government support, nonprofit support, and philanthropy all together, working all together, we can make a difference. Orange County's surplus lot program has been very helpful to Habitat. When we can get a piece of property that's been donated that we don't have to actually pay for, turn it into stable housing for one of our neighbors, that's a beautiful thing. It's a way to keep the housing affordable.
You have to put in the work, and you have to just stay dedicated and motivated and don't give up. If you know this is what you want, you have a goal, you have to reach that goal. The day that I got my keys and cut the ribbon on my house was, I was overjoyed. I was just so excited. I was nervous, but I was just filled with joy. Jerry Demings was right there on the side of me when I cut my ribbon to my house. It was just a great feeling.
When I look at families like LaTanya and I see the difference that housing makes for the trajectory of her and the rest of her family, there's so much impact, and it goes way beyond just the four walls and the roof. And we're putting a family like LaTanya's into a home where the family's going to be safer, healthier, her kids are going to do better in school. So being able to take that piece of donated property and build a home means really changing the trajectory of her entire family.
I'm proud of myself that I did it, because I know what I went through in life, and I know what I was going through in life, and I know that even though I wanted to give up, I didn't give up. I still love Apopka. I enjoy living here, and I don't want to leave.
Wow. You know, I was there with that family when they went into their home, and the children ran straight from the front door, out the back door, into the backyard. They were so excited for the first time to have their own backyard in months or years. That was really exciting for me to see and to experience with them. So, as we move forward today, the third pillar of my administration is economic development. As North America's largest tourist destination, the tourism and hospitality industry is a major economic driver in our community. In 2025, Central Florida welcomed 76.7 million visitors. Yeah. By far, we had more visitors than anywhere else in North America. The record-breaking attendance generated billions of dollars in economic impact. Tourist development tax collections reflect the strong visitation numbers that we just saw. In 2025, tourist development tax revenue reached a record level of $384 million, driven by convention travel and theme park expansions, including the opening of Epic Universe. In 2023, I convened the Tourist Development Task Force consisting of citizens. This task force recommended funding nearly $1.4 billion for numerous infrastructure projects. I plan to reconvene that task force this summer to recommend potential uses of future unallocated TDT revenues that meet current guidelines in Florida statutes. I want to take this moment to acknowledge our theme parks. Once again, Walt Disney World, Universal Orlando, and SeaWorld for their ongoing multi-billion-dollar investments in our community. Thank you. And here recently, Blue Man Group is back. You can see one of their thrilling performances in a brand new custom theater at Icon Park. Over the last 7 years, the convention center has experienced record-breaking growth. In this fiscal year, we will host 185 events that will generate $5 billion in economic impact, with more than 2.3 million attendees. Since I took office, our convention center attendance has nearly doubled, and the economic impact has grown by more than 66%. From world-class sporting championships to pop culture gatherings and trade shows, these events highlight the extraordinary experiences hosted right here in Orange County. Recently, the Board of County Commissioners voted to use $25 million in tourist development tax funding over 5 years to incentivize film and television productions right here in Orange County. Film tourism creates brand visibility for our region and generates high-wage jobs that grow our local economy. We have already accepted applications, and we anticipate cameras rolling by the end of the year. Lights, camera, action. Let's go. Hollywood of the East. Another major contributor to our economy is sports, and we have a lot to brag about. As we reflect back and look forward, in 2020, Orange County was host to the bubble. You might remember that, showing the world that the NBA playoffs and a Major League Soccer tournament could be done safely. Since then, we've hosted Olympic marathon trials, the NFL Pro Bowl, the FIFA Club World Cup, and continue to support our local professional teams. Congratulations, by the way, to Sean Sweeney, the new head coach of the Orlando Magic. We look forward to a winning season next year. That means getting out of the first rounds of the playoffs, right? No pressure here. On March 31st, the owner of the Jacksonville Jaguars announced that the team will play its 2027 season at Camping World Stadium, which will be in a newly renovated stadium with $400 million in TDT funding. Thanks to the partnerships that we have in this community with the City of Orlando, the Greater Orlando Sports Commission, and the Florida Citrus Sports Association, as well as Orange County's significant investment, fans and visitors will have the chance to experience the NFL and professional football again right here at our hometown field. In partnership with the Greater Orlando Sports Commission, we're thrilled to be selected as one of 4 global cities to host the Olympic Qualifier Series on the road to the Los Angeles Olympics in 2028. We will be sharing the stage with Tokyo, Shanghai, and Montreal. These events are expected to generate billions in economic impact and support thousands of jobs. We are also in the running for a future NBA All-Star Game and competition. From tourism and sports to innovation and technology, Orange County continues to experience remarkable growth across key sectors. At the heart of this momentum, Central Florida has earned national recognition as the largest modeling, simulation, and training cluster in the United States. The Central Florida Research Park stands at the epicenter of this $6 billion industry. I see Dr. Cartwright over here. Yes, sir. We see you. This hub drives innovation, promotes economic development, and fosters collaboration across various sectors. To maintain global leadership in this field, we leverage the University of Central Florida's research capabilities and talent pipeline. Central Florida made history a few months ago with NASA's Artemis II mission. This marked the first piloted lunar flyby in more than 50 years. I was alive the last time. Some other people in here may not have been alive. Antoine, Antonio, Austin, Admiral, Anai. UCF's contributions to the program span research, engineering, and medicine, reinforcing its reputation as America's space university. Yes, our space university. In fact, nearly 30% of Kennedy Space Center personnel are UCF alumni, serving the critical roles there. Go Knights! That's what I'm talking about. Charge on. Did you know that small businesses account for 2 out of every 3 new jobs created in the United States? It's true. And that entrepreneurial momentum is strong in Central Florida. Orange County is proud to be home to more than 76,000 small businesses. This creates the opportunity for new jobs. This year marked the 25th anniversary of the Mayor's Job Fair, hosted by the Central Florida Employment Connections. For over 2 decades, the event has attracted over 1,900 companies and filled more than 21,000 jobs in the region. Recently, Orange County launched a new business resource office to support small businesses, helping them navigate county processes and connect them to community resources. Additionally, Team 400, launched in 2022, continues to improve customer service and efficiency. In 2025, we issued more than 71,000 building permits, thanks to the work of Team 400. Thank you all, staff. These newly permitted projects across Orange County represent a development value of $2.4 billion. And now, let's take a journey to see how our commission districts are working to meet the unique needs of constituents. Here's Amanda Dukes from our communications team with highlights. Take a look.
As we reflect on the past year and look forward to what's next, Orange County's commissioners remain focused on what matters most, serving residents and strengthening our community. In April 2025, District 1 Commissioner Nicole Wilson and her team hosted a safety expo in Horizon West. From distracted driving to the challenges kids face while riding scooters and e-bikes, the community enjoyed a fun day focused on safety education in a hands-on environment. There were live demonstrations from Orange County Fire Rescue and the Sheriff's Office, along with opportunities to meet first responders and engage with over 50 vendors. The gathering connected residents with valuable local resources. Former District 2 Commissioner Christine Moore helped champion the opening of the Lake Apopka Connector Trail, a major milestone for Orange County. The 4.5-mile addition completes a nearly 49-mile loop around Lake Apopka, creating new opportunities for residents and visitors. From cyclists and joggers to horseback riders, the trail offers something for everyone. A scenic boardwalk and connections to regional trails in Lake County help boost recreation, connectivity, and economic impact across Northwest Orange County. District 3 Commissioner Myra Uribe represents all 67 counties in Florida as chair of the Metropolitan Planning Organization Advisory Council. She advocates for critical transportation funding and policies and has been a leading voice in protecting metropolitan planning organizations and preserving local input in transportation decisions. The commissioner was also selected by the Florida Department of Transportation Secretary and approved by the governor to help develop the state's 2055 transportation plan. District 4 Commissioner Maribel Gomez Cordero is advancing economic opportunity through the Business Bridge Connection. The initiative connects local entrepreneurs with community leaders, government agencies, and industry experts to provide access to resources and opportunities for growth. Through roundtables and networking events, businesses gain insight and better navigate county processes. The impact is expanding beyond District 4, opening doors to new markets and driving lasting economic growth for Orange County. District 5 Commissioner Kelly Martinez Semrad has made addressing homelessness and expanding affordable housing a central focus of her work. During her first year, she supported efforts to increase access to housing and strengthen resident stability. She's convened community partners through the county's first State of Homelessness Roundtable and supported investments in housing and services. She also launched a working group to develop policy recommendations. The commissioner continues to focus on practical, community-based solutions to this critical challenge. In response to layoffs at Frito-Lay in late 2025, Commissioner Mike Scott launched the Pathways to Prosperity Career Fair and Resource Expo to connect residents to new opportunities. In partnership with CareerSource Central Florida, the initiative brings together employers and community agencies to deliver jobs, training, and critical support all in one place. The Next Step Support Network builds on that effort, linking residents to personalized resources and opportunities. The next phase will focus on second chance employment, opening doors to a stronger future for Orange County families. As you can see, Orange County's commissioners are working hard every day to enhance the quality of life for residents and to strengthen our community for everyone. Back to you, Neil.
All right, thank you, Amanda. Thank you, commissioners. The fourth pillar of my administration is transportation. In 2019, we advanced the transportation sales tax, which we paused in 2020 due to the pandemic. In 2022, we advanced the transportation sales tax referendum again. Unfortunately, it did not pass. This was due to various factors, including inflation, increases in housing costs, and the impact of Hurricane Ian. However, the need for safety improvements and transit enhancements still existed. To address this, in 2024, the Board of County Commissioners allocated $100 million over 5 years to the county's Accelerated Transportation Safety Program. This is in addition to the $200 million already budgeted each year for our roadways. Since inception, the ATSP has funded 29 miles of new sidewalks, 39 miles of new roadway lighting, and 45 miles of roadways with enhanced safety features. To put that in perspective, that's about the distance from Orlando to Daytona. Think about it, lighting the roadway all the way from Orlando to Daytona. Orange County has also invested $55 million through ATSP to improve the Links transportation system. This is in addition to the $100 million the county allocates to Links's operating budget every year. This benefits workers who rely on public transit and businesses located within our job centers. The ATSP improvements resulted in an additional 1,500 riders per day due to an increase in the connectivity and frequency of buses and a reduction in wait times. Now that's saying something. It got better for the riders. In addition, Links has installed 52 new bus shelters throughout the county to protect passengers from the weather. Last year, we opened the $18 million Links Pine Hills Transfer Center. This new facility serves more than 1,100 riders daily, saving them precious time on their commute. The center was funded by the Federal Transit Administration, Florida Department of Transportation, and Orange County. But even with these enhancements, there is still a need for improved transit for greater access and availability for our workers. Orange County supports the Sunshine Corridor study, which proposes extending Sunrail from the Orlando International Airport to International Drive and the Disney Springs area. From public safety and housing to economic development and transportation, these pillars form the foundation of our community's well-being, driving health, opportunity, and shared sense of belonging. The final pillar I want to discuss is community care. I've often said that Orange County is the best place to visit, live, work, and raise a family. Maintaining this standard requires a commitment to the quality of life that defines our region. Caring for the community begins with caring for the environment. Whether it's investing in energy efficiency, capturing sunlight, or expanding green spaces, each initiative reflects a commitment to protecting our natural resources. Founded over 30 years ago, our Green Place program is now one of the most impactful conservation initiatives in Florida. In 2021, the board approved $100 million for the preservation of environmentally sensitive lands. To date, we have acquired nearly 28,000 acres and opened more than 20,000 acres to the public for recreation. In partnership with the state, Orange County's septic to sewer project is converting thousands of homes in the Wekiva Springs Basin to central sewer systems by 2030. In 2025, we installed the largest floating solar array in the southeastern United States at our Southern Regional Water Supply Facility, which offsets 25% of its annual energy uses. In addition, during our Great Solar Giveaway, we donated almost 6,000 panels to residents when we replaced the panels on top of this convention center. Because of these forward-thinking initiatives, Orange County is certified LEED Gold, recognized for our commitment to sustainability. Also, Orange County was recently honored by the African American Mayors Association for tree plantings. We've been intentional about our investments in our parks, trails, and recreational facilities. Since taking office, we've expanded these amenities to 114 parks that welcome 16 million visitors each year. Our parks provide ideal spaces for recreational activities and family gatherings, strengthening the bonds that make our community vibrant. The parks also play a role in our annual Mayor's Toy Drive, which just celebrated 15 years of bringing joy to families. Over the years, we have collected more than 100,000 toys donated by our community and employees. In fact, one of my deputy county administrators, John Weiss, and his family have personally donated more than 17,000 toys over the years. This is really indicative of the type of employees we have here in Orange County. Now, let's meet one of the families who benefited from the Mayor's Toy Drive. Take a look.
It only takes one person to see what one person is going through. My name is Brittany. I was born in Miami, Florida, but I was raised in the Bahamas my whole life. About 3 years ago, I decided to move to Orange County and start a new life with my daughters. I'm a single mom, so I'm working 24/7. It is difficult. It gets hard at times. It gets frustrating at times. Emotions is everywhere, but you gotta put on that cape every morning.
When When I go out to a neighborhood center for families, I get the opportunity to meet some of these families throughout the year. These are folks who are working every day, but they're just making enough to survive. From the Neighborhood Center for Families, the Citizens Commission for Children, Community Action to Head Start, all of those services offer a bridge from families coming in crisis, moving to stability. The Mayor's Toy Drive is a 15-year initiative where the mayor mobilizes all Orange County staff to donate toys to families in need. It is so important to have people understand just the impact that they will be making when they donate these toys, because there are families in Orange County that don't have the means.
It didn't really hit me until the day of the toy drive. As soon as I walked in, I was in shock. The other families were shopping, but for the first time ever experiencing something like that, I just wanted to take it all in. Where I'm from, you don't really get to interact with a mayor or a government or a president, and it was amazing for him to actually be present and for the mayor to actually come and sit down and ask us questions about our families. The first thing that my oldest daughter did was she hugged me and she's like, "Thank you for always giving me a Christmas." And when they saw everything that morning, what is that? What is that? What is that? They didn't know what to go for first. So any chance that I get now, I donate because I know the smile that was on my face and also my kid's face, so I want to do it for somebody else.
Where joy lives, hope grows, and help happens. That's the slogan of Community and Family Services.
You know, I've enjoyed my time helping families, especially during the holiday season. Would you like to meet Brittany? Brittany, where are you? Thank you, Brittany. Beautiful family here. Thank you all. When I took office, we increased the annual funding for family programs by $20 million, specifically targeting the unique needs of children and youth. And as a result, we've seen measurable decreases in juvenile arrests and teen pregnancies. And we've seen an increase in high school graduation rates. Our community action centers serve as vital hubs, connecting residents to essential programs and life-changing resources. Next month, we look forward to new additions to the Orange County Multicultural Center in West Orange County. I know Commissioner Scott is looking forward to that as well. This $30 million facility will soon feature a beautiful senior center offering programs to promote connection, health, and lifelong learning. And we will open the Innovation Center, a hub for workforce development, upskilling, and technology for residents and employees. From children to seniors, I look forward to the rich, multi-generational exchange of cultures, ideas, and learning that will unfold at the Multicultural Center. One area that is constantly evolving in our community is the arts. Orange County arts and cultural investments have more than doubled in just 7 years. It is one of the largest commitments in the United States at $31 million. The nonprofit arts and cultural sector in Orange County generates over $264 million in direct economic activity and supports nearly 5,000 jobs. The fabric of our community is woven from the diverse cultures that celebrate their heritage every day. This diversity is brought to life as our residents participate in festivals, outreach events, and exhibits that showcase the true spirit of Orange County. As we reflect back on initiatives that help strengthen our community, I want to highlight the work of the Mayor's Orange County Martin Luther King Initiative, created in 2019. In the past 7 years, the MLK Initiative has participated in over 135 events to honor Dr. King's ideals. These activities include volunteering, mentoring, and hosting youth summits countywide. In addition, the Mayor's Veterans Advisory Council has expanded its presence in the community. They host a wide array of events that honor and support our veterans and their families. Let's stop for a moment and ask all veterans in attendance to please stand so that we can properly thank you for your service. Leading the way is our very own Orange County Administrator, Byron Brooks. Thank you, Byron, for the job you do every day. Another key community engagement initiative is the Mayor's Citizens Academy. More than 170 residents have participated in this comprehensive program that provides insight and behind-the-scenes access to our departments. Let me say how honored I am to lead over 8,000 Orange County employees who provide essential services to our residents and visitors. I would like to ask our county employees to please stand and be recognized. Thank you. Thank you for your dedication. Over nearly 8 years, we made significant investments in our workforce. We ensured that every employee earns a living wage. We expanded educational reimbursement and implemented hiring incentives. And we estimated, Jeff, I know that's not right. It says, and we reinstated longevity pay to recognize years of dedicated service. Our employees deserve this support, and the work they do is important. We're going to pay our employees what they deserve to make. I don't care what the Doge people say when they come in here from the state of Florida with a CFO that is totally off base. For 30 years, Orange County employees have participated in the Heart of Florida United Way employee giving campaign, raising over $1 million annually for the last 3 years. Our campaign is the largest public sector giving campaign in Florida, made possible by those 8,000 employees. Now that deserves a round of applause. Thank you to our employees. Thank you. $1 million plus for the last 3 years. Many of them give from their own pockets and pocketbooks. Okay, let's switch gears. How about some entertainment now? Today you will see 3 performances that are sure to leave you wanting more. Take a look at what we're about to show you, part of our community. Thank you so much.
¡Sí, señor! ¡Sí, señor! ¡Uya! Negrita de mis pesares, hojas de papel volando, negrita de mis pesares, hojas de papel volando, a todos diles que sí, pero no les digas cuando así me dijiste a mí, por eso vivo penando. Señor, échale al zapateo, chiquita. ¡Sí, señor! Y me voy pollas porque este gallo se anda ahogando, sí, señor. ¡Sí, señor! Dale. ¡Sí, señor!
you ready for Voices of Liberty?
Oh, you're ready.
Hello, everyone. Good morning. We are Walt Disney World's Voices of Liberty. This land is your land. This land is my land. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to New York Island. From the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream water. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land. This is my land. From California to the New York Island. From the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream water. This land was made for you and me. As I was walking that ribbon of highway, I saw above me that in the skyway. I saw below me a golden alleyway. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to New York Island. From the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream water. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to New York Island. To the Gulf Stream water. This land was made for you and me. This land was made for you and me. This land was made for you and me.
Thank you all so very much. Each and every day, we have the honor of performing at Epcot at Walt Disney World. But this morning, the honor of being here with all of you, we'd like to invite you to dream with us the American dream.
Spread your golden wings, sail on freedom's wind, cross the sky. Great bird, with your golden dream, flying high, flying high. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Restless one in a world of change, keeping dreams aloft in the rain. Spirit free, soaring through the clouds of time, America, are you still dreaming now? Dreaming the promise now of your pioneers. America, keep on flying now. Keep your spirit free, facing new frontiers of fly high. Golden, 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 golden dream.
Thank you all so very much.
Okay. Thank y'all. All right, give them another round of applause. I almost feel like singing myself. Yeah. Oh, my family is saying, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Oh, thank you all for sharing your various talents. The Voices of Liberty really put us in the spirit to commemorate our nation's 250th anniversary this summer. Today's presentation reflected on nearly 8 years of progress and our vision for the future. Over nearly a decade, we have prioritized partnerships to expand affordable and workforce housing, enhance public safety for all, and adopted customer-first approaches to helping our businesses thrive. Our sustained investments in transportation, green places, and natural resources have improved mobility and protected our environment and quality of life. I'm confident in the path ahead and the continued growth of Orange County. It has been my honor of a lifetime to serve as your mayor, and I am forever grateful for this opportunity. The best is yet to come. Thank you. And may God continue to bless Orange County and all of us. Out. Thank you all. Safe travels.